Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm your host, Dr. Carmen Harra. I'm such in a great mood tonight. I just want you to call me and let's talk about what's happening in this world with everybody getting this disease. We don't even know what is real and what is not. But anyhow, I'm live, as you know, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on OMTimes Radio. And I want to help you tonight to regain resilience after a loss in love, which I think is such a powerful statement. And I did this show because I remember a popular song that actually Cher released, I don't know how many years ago. And the song was like, do you believe in life after love, after love, after love? Such a popular song. And this is such a question to ask because the truth is that life is never the same after a loss in love. And I speak from my own experience. It cannot be the same because you are not the same person after such an experience. So separating from somebody you spent a life with will forever change you. I can tell you again because I lost my husband after many, many years of marriage. Loss is a lesson we all learn in time. Sooner or later, we go through that lesson. And you know, loss takes many forms. Loss can be a sudden death, can be a bitter divorce, can be a breakup, or all these ways in which we can lose the person we love. What's worse is no one is exempt from a loss. Either that you're young or you're old, you're rich or poor, we all sooner or later will suffer losses sooner or later. It might even be without warning. It just happens all of a sudden. Because loss can also take a serious toll on your well-being and can disrupt your emotional and mental balance. Like you're in a state of balance and all of a sudden something like this happens and it throws you completely out of balance. And you might feel like you've been left in the middle of the road and you ask yourself, now what? What am I supposed to do now? So how do you draw enough strength to pick up the pieces and continue on your own? I asked myself years ago when this happened to me. Because I can tell it's not easy. But I also can promise you one thing, that there are new blessings waiting to happen to you after this. But before they can manifest, you have to heal the hurt and step back into your personal power. That's what I want to help you achieve in this episode. I want you to look at the road ahead of you with new strength. And I think it's relevant to talk about this because many of you are going through separation, divorces, and very painful. And some of you are really going through losing the people you love through that. So, as I said, I'm no stranger to loss because I remember when this happened to me, I decided to go deep within myself and find new sources of joy because I wanted to survive. the truth is that this is the way we all feel. We all want to survive something like this. I found other reasons, to pick up the pieces and carry on. I felt like I had to do it for my husband. So he became my source of inspiration. But of course, as I said, loss is not limited to that. A bad divorce, a bad separation can be as devastating. In so many respects, I think it's more devastating because it just continues to bother you. Imagine spending 30 years with somebody and then all of a sudden, after all of these years, they simply walk away. And they can tell you, I don't love you anymore. In a moment like this, you feel like your whole world is falling apart. So no matter who you lost and how you lost that person, there are golden rules for this. You cannot lose your own self through the process. So you lose somebody, but you're not losing your own self. And I know it's easy to say. When this is happening, I was telling myself I'm not going to lose myself. But here I am years later after this happened, and I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting this battle. So what will save you through any tragedy is maintaining a strong sense of self. And that's what I did. I found a purpose. I started to do my music again. I continue. I wrote, I think, 3 books in that time, one after each other. I tried to find who I am and continue to work towards my purpose. And I continued to try to become self-sufficient because I had nobody else helping me. So the reason I'm telling you all of this, because if you have a story to share with me, if you have something to talk to me about your own experience, if you went through a bad divorce, I would love to talk to you about it and listen to the way you process it. And some of you are probably still processing and still need some help to create that healing. So 202-570-7057 is the number to call. And call in and let's work together to create a healing. Let's work together to bring some magic into your life. Whatever, you know what I mean, whatever happens to you, as I said, you have to maintain that sense of, knowing who you are, the sense of wanting to achieve your goal in sense of your dharma, your purpose, and having an unshakable relationship with yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are all you have. We come alone in this world, we try to connect with the people around us, with the family members, with the friends, but we discover that we live alone, we come alone, and in many major circumstances, we are all we have. It's a major statement, but I stand by my statement. So people will come in and people will get out of your life. Even people you love dearly, sometimes, they just leave the scenario of your life, they're just gone. And there's nothing you can do to stop them. Because I want to tell you something very important to me, that no relationship in this world is permanent except your relationship with yourself. So this is something I want you to always keep in mind. My major relationship is with myself, and that's the only permanent relationship I have. And I want to talk to you about the wisdom that we all need, because that's all we have. The wisdom, the 21 wisdoms that we have to overcome loss. But before that, I want, as I said, to call. I want you to call in and speak with me personally. I so gladly appreciate when you talk to me, and let me hear your story if you suffer a loss of love. And do you want to rediscover new love? And if you want to do that, if you're just curious to see, is there new love for you, call in 202-570-7057. And if you can't get through, then just send me an email at Carmen Harra, my name, one word, CarmenHarra, at AOL.com. I can't believe I still have America Online. To ask me a question, or give me your feedback, or schedule a session. And I'll take your calls just in a minute. So, Rosie, from New York, just hold on the line. Don't go anywhere. I'll be with you in a second. But before I go to having a conversation with Rosie and with anybody else who's out there, I would love to introduce you my new actually it's going to be my newest online course. And I call this course the Love School. I mean, we go to many schools in life and we learn so many things, but the only school I think that we should go is the School of Love. If we really want to turn this world around and make this world a better place, this is the kind of a school that we should go to. Now, my course called the Love School is for anybody interested to get the love they deserve. And we all want the love we deserve. So let's say you are in a complicated relationship. You are confused. You are doubtful. You don't know what to do. Or the other scenario, you are single. You are struggling for years to find a partner who is genuine, who's authentic, who has good intention, and you don't find him. Or you've been with somebody for quite a long time, but you can break through that stagnant situation in which you don't even know where you're going with that relationship. And you either want to consider rekindling the romance and the excitement, or just let completely go of that relationship. So you can see you might have different scenarios. But again, if you experience problems in love, and if you have all kinds of questions about your relationships, which you should have questions about relationships. Because the more you question, the more you find solution and resolution, and can actually improve the love. Your love and the other person's love. So, as I said, if you have this kind of questions about your love, this is definitely a course for you. And the Love School is, I'm repeating myself, is for all the people who want to get the love they deserve. Either they are in love right now, and want to get more love from their current partners, or they are deprived of love and they want to bring a new person in their lives. So my course is kind of coming soon, so I want you to get ready to sign up before the seats will sell out. So in order to register to my course, you need to go to my website. And my site is www.carmenharra, my name, CarmenHarra.com, carmenharra.com, and sign up for my mailing list. When you sign up for the mailing list, you will receive an email with a link to reserve your seat. And I'll tell you, I'm super excited because I really want to see you at the Love School. So it's very easy to subscribe. It's very easy to sign up before this course will sell out. And the easiest way is to register through my website, because this is the way you actually are going to get a link to the course. There will be no other way of doing it, but if you're not on my mailing list, it's going to be probably more difficult to subscribe. Then being on my mailing list, I'll explain already, is extremely easy. You go to Carmen Harra, and then you will see on the right side, it asks you to put your email address, your name, and to sign in. And that is definitely the way you sign in. And then from there on, you don't need to actually do anything, because you just receive an email. An email will contain the link to the course. So from there on, it's going to be extremely easy to actually to be able to get the course. And as you know very well, I always love to connect. And if you go to my site, you know what I mean, you actually, to subscribe, you actually can go to social media on the top of the page in order to stay in touch with me, because this is the way you will know when I'm doing something. You'll find out when I'm doing free session, when I'm doing, when I'm writing an article, when I'm going to be on television. Or there's always, a way to be able to follow me everywhere. But my advice and my request will always be to subscribe to my newsletters and to watch my YouTube video for fun and interesting videos. And again, you can sign up at carmenharra.com. But right now, in this very moment, I want you to get the answers that you need by calling in, and my producer Christopher will take your calls, and the number to call in is 202-570-7057. And I know I have some of you online, and I'm going to go in a minute to take Rosie's call, but before that, I need to take a short break. Rosie, hold on the line, and I'll come to you in a minute. Let's take a little bit of a break, and I'll be back in a minute.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organization, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
A social distancing tip.
While the CDC urges you to avoid close contact, like hugging or shaking hands, there are other non-physical ways to say hello. Wave, wink, use sign language, salute, smile, give the peace sign, throw up an air high five, do jazz hands. Remember, stay a minimum of 6 feet or 2 arms length away from others, and stay home if you can. For more info, visit coronavirus.gov.
Let's all do our part, because we're all #alone together. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
And I'm back, and in a little while I want to give you my 21 wisdom how to find life after love. And but I'm going to go right now and take Rosie, and after that I'm going to talk Ida from California. So Ida, hold on the line. But my lovely Rosie, thank you for being so patient with me. And I'm so excited to talk to you today. How are you, my love?
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
Hi, beautiful.
I'm doing better. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Good. So tell me any development.
So, Carmen, this is a good topic that you have today.
Right.
So I would definitely love to, focus on just focus on love in my life. However, I have to get a job first, and I have to get that situated.
I agree.
And,
yeah.
And then I'm going to focus on attracting romance and hopefully a soulmate.
Right.
So, Carmen, I have been interviewing. I had a video interview today. It went fine.
Were there two people?
Yes.
I have a sense of them. They liked you.
Yeah, they were nice ladies. They were very upfront, and I appreciate their honesty.
They liked you, yeah. They interviewed two or three other people, but out of all of the people, you are by far the favorite.
Okay.
So I think you have a big chance here.
Okay, so Carmen, here's the deal. Here's my other question to you. This
Right.
is a challenging position. This is a challenging person.
Right.
Do you have any information? Do you pick up anything on this person? It's a male. His name is Jim.
Is Jim part of this business thing, or is Jim somebody?
Yes,
Yeah.
I will be working with him one-on-one.
Okay. Not an easy man. His energy is like, this is somebody who is very demanding, kind of domineering.
Yes, he is demanding. Yes.
But when you meet him, you don't really realize. You have to work with him. It takes you a day or two. And sometimes you feel like, oh my God, is this guy suffocating me or what, Because he's so heavy. The energy is heavy. Because he comes across like he wants to be the boss. And the way he wants to be the boss is by controlling, and not everybody likes to be controlled because we feel like we cannot breathe. So it's give you that sense, metaphorically speaking, And but I think you will be able to get along with him.
Okay.
In life you have to learn how to handle people. You have to learn what kind of an archetype that person is, and how can you. You see, everybody has a weakness. Everybody has the Achilles heel, And you have to find that weakness. So there you can turn the energy around in such a way that person doesn't come across like difficult or heavy or controlling anymore. Because you switch something. You switch something even in their brain and the way they relate to you. It's a bit of a magic, but it requires a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of understanding of the human behavior, a little bit of understanding how the mind functions, and how we can all work with each other so that we can benefit from a relationship and make a relationship successful, especially when it comes to work relationships. So I'm very, very convinced that something very good can be done here if you careful how you convey your message to him, if you listen and act like you allow himself to give you orders, and don't overreact to him sometime, because people overreact, when they feel they cannot take it. So just tell yourself, it may be a little bit difficult at the beginning, but I'll handle it. You will tell me in the future that I'm right. You will call me back. I feel like you will call me back and tell me this. It's almost like I hear you calling me back with the same words that I'm repeating to you right now.
Is he mean though? Is he mean-spirited?
No, he's not mean-spirited. He has his own issues.
He's serious.
He comes across like so serious,
right.
like that, He comes across like that, but he's actually not a bad person. He has issues himself. I feel like if you dig deeper into his own life, some of his behavior problem come from his own personal insatisfaction that are reflected in his way of handling himself. But overall, as I said, this is not a bad person. And if you know all of this about him, you can definitely work with him in such a way that you can make this right for yourself.
Peaceful.
Yeah, yeah.
We are in very uncharted waters. So even if I take this position and I do it for a year and something else better comes along that's a better fit for me, that's fine. But I have to kind of move on with my life, Carmen, because I've been.
You know what? I really think that you should take this position. Okay. My advice would be take it. Don't. You know what I mean? We're living interesting times and turbulent times, and you've been without work. Nothing should scare you here. What should scare you is be without work. That is becoming a scary feeling.
You're right, Carmen. You're right.
That's actually the most scary feeling, to sit and think, oh my God, you know what I mean? I'm getting out of my routine. I'm losing my, you know what I mean? I don't need this. So it's like, yes. So here is where I say, yeah, listen, go ahead and get this position. It's going to be so good for you. It's going to be for your own good. And you'll benefit. You will adjust. You'll be able to handle this man better than you think. And you will progress. And you might even get a better position in that, environment later on. So go for it. You will be proud of yourself that you did. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
And anything about love, Carmen, once I get the job together?
Well, love will follow, will come, but make a list of the people in your life that you've been trying to love before. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to kind of see what it is that you miss in your love life before, what it is that happened that deprived you of love, Was it you? Was it a previous what really was it,
Mm-hmm.
So work a little bit on that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I really feel like you will be able to attract somebody. I feel like somebody new is coming in your life.
Okay, that's good.
It's interesting. I might feel like this can be in conjunction with this new position. So this new
good.
job might also bring the opportunity of meeting somebody. I'm not necessarily saying that person works in that place. I'm saying indirectly through the place, through the people at the new place, this is the way you meet this new person. Like we used to say, one thing leads to the next. The one element will guide you into the next one. So I feel like there is a connection between this job and your new person, your new love life, to put it this way.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, Carmen. Okay.
That's a very good thing.
So,
Carmen,
a very
good.
Thank you for calming my nerves, because I've been really kind of a little nervous about it. But Carmen, I've come a long way. I've been
you did.
Positive.
You did.
I've been staging. I've been doing a lot of things to try to, get through these tough times, and I'm sure it's been the same for a lot of people. And I hope the best for others as well.
Right. There is a neurotransmitter that you can take that is natural, and it's called L-theanine, that calms down. People that have that L-theanine. And I really believe that can really be helpful for you. I really feel like that's something that can calm you down more than you acknowledge. And I would and it has no side effects. It's not something that I think can be of any harm. Only causing you, help you sleep better, calm better, feel more confident about everything. So I want you to consider taking that. Are you taking anything so far?
No, just my Cymbalta. But, I've been using that for years.
Well, this is better than Cymbalta. So L-Theanine, L-theanine. And Google it, L-theanine. 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 So Google it and see how many extraordinary benefits this can do for people who need to feel calmer, more in control, more relaxed, and sleep better. It's just an amazing cotacolamine that regulates the nervous system. Very good, better than any Cymbalta, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, my beautiful. I love you.
Okay, thank
you.
Carmen.
Thank you for calling. Okay, sweetie.
Bye.
I'm bye, my love. I'm gonna go right now to Ida. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. From California. Hi, my love.
Hello. Hi, Carmen. How are you?
So good to hear. Good.
I'm calling your show. Yeah.
I cannot thank you enough for calling the show. I'm so grateful.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to know a little bit about my future, what's coming my way in 2021, or just like in general, career, personal life.
Okay. Do me a favor. Tell me the month and the day of your birth. I want to see which personal time you are in. That has a lot to do with what you can expect this year. So give me just the month and the date.
Yeah, October 3.
Oh, so happy birthday, my love. So it's very symbolic that you call right now. So I want you to know that you're calling perfect timing. Something made you call. I mean, that intuitive mind of yours made you call. Why? Because you just entered the karmic year 8. So from October this year all the way to October next year, you're in the karmic year 8, which are the most, it happens rarely to hit a year like this, but these are the most powerful years for work, recognition, and meeting people. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So what I think is happening to you, you're meeting somebody new, and also you might get a new job. Are you looking for a new job?
Yes, but what kind of a job do you see for me?
I think you get a job in like taking on a new direction, and there's this year ahead of you a lot of recognition. Like everything that you've been doing for the last 16 years, you will feel rewarded. I also feel like you might be more independent than before, like working more in an independent way. You're very creative. I don't know if you feel that way.
Yes.
Such a creative energy exists in you, and I want you to use it. And even eventually writing. Do you write?
No, not really.
Okay. Creativity can go in many ways. Writing, designing, imagination, in many ways. In which way you think you are creative?
I don't know. Yeah, I like designing.
Designing is the same thing. The same thing. They're all aspects of creativity. People express creative energy in many ways. But you really have it. You didn't have, my opinion, didn't have enough confidence in yourself. That's how I feel about you. But from now on, you will build that confidence. I feel you way more confident in this year than you have been in the last 10. And an opportunity with somebody to open a big door for you in which you can generate more income. Do you also plan to invest in a property?
No.
Okay. That can also come during this year, and it can be even the summer of the next year. You might not really know what I'm telling you. It happens to me all the time that I say things that people have no idea what it exactly that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I have a sense of a new opportunity, of a new residence or a new home or a new location. Definitely a new person coming in your life, and definitely a new career path. And it's better than you haven't done it in many, many, many years. So karma means something that is coming back to you, something that you are supposed to work, a door that is opening unexpectedly, but it's a big door, it's a big chance. So you're getting a chance of something that you've been waiting for, this chance.
Yeah. And how is this person going to come into my life?
I don't know if I have all the details, but I feel like this person comes into your life between November to the March of the next year. I feel this person can be introduced to you by somebody who's one of your acquaintances. I feel like a woman, lighter hair, straight light hair, introducing you to him. She wears glasses. A woman, yeah. A woman is introducing you to this man. It's not necessarily planned or orchestrated. It's just part of something that is destined to happen. I always believe that something that's meant to happen will always happen. Yeah. And this woman, I clearly see how she looks. I also see the man you're going to meet as somebody who I found very educated and great quality. I do have a feeling this man was probably married before. It doesn't matter. He's separated. He's a single man right now.
And what is he like? His appearance?
His appearance is relatively tall. He's Caucasian, in my opinion. He has a big forehead, brown light hair. This is the image that comes in my mind as I look at him and I see details about his appearance. He has a big smile. Doesn't talk too much. He's a little bit of an introvert. Comes from a big family. I mean, he might have different siblings, sisters, brothers. I do see a big S name like Sam, Steve. An S initial comes in my mind, and an R, two initials comes about him. The R, yeah. Also, I think that he is around your age. This is not somebody older or something like this. How old are you?
Pretty young.
Okay. You're in your 20s?
Yes. Is this guy from the area that I live or from somewhere else?
Is this guy from what?
From the area that I live or from somewhere else?
It can be from somewhere else. This man is not an old man, don't get me wrong, but for some reason I feel this man was married before. Even if he was briefly married, but there was somebody in his life. Or he was in a relationship before meeting you.
Does he have kids?
I don't necessarily see children. I see that this man was in a relationship before you. But he comes, as I said, from an interesting family. He's a young man. He's not an older man. You're not marrying somebody way older. You're marrying a man around your age.
Oh, so does he have any kids or?
No, I don't see children. No, he doesn't have kids.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to meet him through work or?
No, he's introduced to you by this lady I'm telling you about. There's somebody who's an older person who seems to know him, and she seems to know you too. But it's not necessarily your best friend, or it's an acquaintance. It's a coincidence that this woman is introducing you to this person. Do you know anybody like this?
No, honestly, no.
Okay.
Is he my husband? Am I meant to be with him or?
This is, because you're in a karmic year, this is meant to happen. So this is not an accident. Yeah, this is somebody you meant to meet, to come in your life. This is somebody you meant to bring in your life. No, this is something karmic. This is something karmic. So karmic relationship can be also soulmate relationship. I don't know the full details. In time we can find out. But for now, because you're in a karmic year, you need to bring this man in your life because there's something that needs to be played out. So there's a major reason for this man to come into your life.
Yeah. Oh. But you don't know how this woman is going to introduce us, right? You don't know where?
I think this woman is somebody in your area, is somebody that you seem to meet at some point. It's nothing orchestrated, nothing necessary that you have to look into. It's just happening.
Yeah. Oh. So this guy is a new guy, right? I've never met him before.
I don't think this is somebody you've ever met. I think this is somebody absolutely new. Because this comes into your life because being a karmic here comes into your life from a past life. This is somebody you've met before. You understand? In a different life. Usually karmic, you know what I mean? Karmic years are very powerful, are very intense.
Yeah. And
so,
can you know like who he was in my past life?
Who he was in your past life?
Yes.
This is somebody who you had a very strong love relationship.
Oh.
And I feel like this is a man you met either at the beginning of the 19th century. You had a very strong, but a short love relationship. So something was left unresolved from that life. So he has to come back in this life. So there's somebody you need to reunite in this life.
Is it going to last?
In this life, yeah. In this life, this is something that is meant to last and is meant to work. In the other life, things were left in the air. Sorry?
And what kind of a job does he do?
This is somebody who works more into money, finance, issue. I'm not 100% sure, but this is somebody who's more like a business guy.
Oh.
He's more a businessman. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But he's a very, very charismatic, very attractive man, a very successful man, I should say. This is somebody who's great in what he does.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a goal in your mind? Are you looking for somebody in particular?
No, just wanted to know. No.
Was there a man in your past that you just finished a relationship with?
No, not recently, no.
Okay. Are you still with somebody?
No, I'm not. I'm single.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like you are not, but I feel like there was somebody at some point in your life.
No, not physically. I met somebody online, but I never got to see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do meet this man. This man will really very much change your life.
Oh,
in
a good way?
In a good way, in a very positive way.
So you don't think it's the same guy that I met online years ago that I never got to see?
Does he correspond the description I'm giving you?
What color of eyes does he have?
I'm not 100% sure if these are brown light eyes or lighter eyes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he has lighter eyes.
Yeah.
But I never saw him.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a man who's from a different part of the world. He seems to be Caucasian, lighter skin, successful, around your age. If this corresponds to the man, what about the initial? Do the initial correspond?
R? No. I don't know.
No, because I
no.
I definitely believe this is somebody new, you know?
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm very convinced this is somebody new for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And the job, you said, like how it's going to happen?
The job is going to happen relatively quickly. Are you looking for a job right now?
Yeah, even me without doing anything, so it's just going to come to me? Or
it's just going to come. I mean, you have to look for a job. Nothing is coming without a little bit of an effort.
Yeah.
But I really believe that you're going to get a job relatively soon.
Because you said it's going to bring me recognition.
This is the year of recognition. This is the year, one of the major year in your life, a year like no other. This year, all the way down to October of next year, is going to change who you are for better, you know? Because it's bringing you love you never had, it's bringing you the job you never had, it's bringing you recognition you never had, is defining your lifestyle, your work, everything, you know?
Yes. Yeah, okay, thank you so much, Carmen.
Okay, my beautiful. I love you. So let me know how it goes, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, my love. I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to go to Susan. Hi, my lovely Susan. Hold on the line. Thank you.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
Hello, I'm Sandy Sedgbeer, host of OMTimes Magazine's flagship radio show, What is Going On? My passion is sifting through information, research, and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers, and researchers, pushing back the boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics, and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal when we open our minds, expand our awareness, and accept that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. So if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and together we can discover what's really going on.
I'm Fidel Shambo. I was born in a city called Bukavu in the Congo. We were a loving family, and then, boom! Everything that I had disappeared in a single day. People think that when you are a refugee and they resettle you to America and all your problems are done. They don't understand that that's the beginning of everything. I was not born a refugee. I was made one.
It's time we welcome refugee families with open arms. Learn more at embracerefugees.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hello, everybody, and I'm back. On OMTime. Love doing this show so much. And I'm going to talk to Susan. Hi, my lovely Susan. How are you, my dear?
Doing, Carmen.
Hi, Susan.
Can you hear me?
Love you, Susan. I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. How can I help you, my dear?
Well, we talked a while ago, and I had lost my job, and I have a temporary that I'm doing now.
Okay.
And so I'm just kind of curious about the temporary job. I just thought I'd make a call to do another interview for another job. You know, kind of curious the next 3 months future, what we might think.
There are two opportunities, not only one. Don't give up. They're coming relatively quickly. One, I think it's in November, middle of November. But if you don't rush, there's another one coming. So the question comes, how quickly do you want the job? How quickly do you want something to happen? Are you desperate to get a job right away, or you can wait and hold on to make the right choice?
Right. I can hold on probably.
Okay.
I do want a choice, yeah.
Right, because you will have a choice. But it's like one thing that comes after each other. If I were you, I'll probably negotiate on the first one just to be sure that you feel more safe. And right after that, while you're in the process of negotiation, the other one will appear. Because I feel like the second one will be better than the first, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. So I really, really think that you will be very happy with this, the new chance that you're getting. And I feel like the name of somebody with an A, like Anna or Alex, so there's a big A name that comes in my mind that I want you to look. And I do picture also a man who's relatively young, around 30-something, late 30s, tall, actually very, very good-looking man that has something to do with this job. Either he's the one in charge or he's the president, and he has a GJ sound of a name like Jason, Jack, something like that. And I do believe that this is going to do a lot of good for you. This job will be probably very, very time consuming, but very rewarding. You'll feel very rewarded by this job.
Is that the second job?
The second job, yeah. I'm always looking at the second because I see how much better the second job is versus the first. But again, when you get the first, don't give up on that. Hold on to this till you hear about the second, you know. Yeah, it's going to be very, very I want you to also negotiate a very good salary for yourself, and also the clause of the contract. Like you see, you're gonna see it might also something might involve some extra time or some traveling or something. Look into the details. But I feel like the second there's more money in. The name Peter comes in my mind. Does this ring any bell to you? Peter?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I do have a gal, Annalisa. Her name's Annalisa that I've been working with that got me this temporary job.
The A name. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. But the name with this name Peter, I don't know if this is a catalyst for something. I don't know if this is an advisor. I have no idea who this person is. Is somebody shorter, more darker complexion, very smart though, good intentions. I'm trying to locate him. I know he will kind of play a role for you in the quest of getting this job. But all I know is that I want you to be relaxed, and I want you to not to rush, not to be worried of anything, because this is really going to be a very good chance and opportunity for you to start fresh in a new direction.
Okay.
And do you also plan to invest in something? I feel the same like I felt with another caller, like this is a possibility of you buying an apartment. Have you thought of that?
Well, I have my own house already.
Okay. Have you thought of investing in something else?
I took my 401k and moved it into a stock account. I've been investing in stocks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I see an investment in a property, and I see an apartment with a balcony on a higher floor. I cannot tell you why I'm seeing this. I'm not planning to see this, you know what I mean? But it just comes in my mind. And I see that for whichever reason, this seems to be either such a good buy or such a chance or an opportunity that you might consider. And when that presents itself, even if it's 6, 7, 8 months from now, go for it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly why this is, but I only feel like this is going to be a good buy. You know, when you buy something, then that 2 years later, that price can almost double, or you make a lot of money on investing in something like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I do have a feeling that this is more like an investment property where you can put money and make a lot, you know, a profit.
Okay.
This is going to be really good. Yeah. Yes.
And then how about a significant other?
You're not putting any energy. That's my sense. I don't know if you agree with me. Do you?
No, that's exactly true.
I feel like you're completely disconnected from any effort. I can understand it up to a certain degree, but I want you to reconnect and put some energy into some intention. And you go to an event with this new job, and there's like an event with a lot of people, like 10, 12 people, in spite of this COVID thing, but I do see there's like some kind of a celebration because I see some like drinking a champagne or something. It's a celebration. And over there you meet a man. Over there you meet somebody who is associated indirectly with this company or with somebody at this company. And you meet this person, and this person would be very interesting. So give it a try. You know, go for this chance and opportunity, because it's going to be a really good one for you.
Okay.
So I feel very good about the opportunity that is coming. I should say from now on to February or June of the next year, you will also meet this person.
Okay.
This is somebody who's very shy. He's very sweet. He's very kind. He's kind of thin. He's not a big guy, but he is Such a lovely human being. Rarely you see somebody that exudes so much warmth and kindness. Very kind soul. And I think this is the kind of a person that you might need in your life. You don't need an aggressive. You don't need an aggressive man, way too powerful. You know. You don't. I think you don't need that. If you agree with me.
No, that's true. Yeah.
You will feel way better with somebody like this.
Yeah, and that's like February of next year.
Right. Yeah. In a little bit of time. I can't pinpoint 100%, but I give you an approximate time. Okay, my lovely Susan, I'm to the end of the show. Thank you so much for calling me. I appreciate your call.
Okay.
And everybody listening, know how to find the life after love. Would be so rewarding. And again, I'm Carmen Harra. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be with you next week, same place, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on this wonderful station called OMTimes Radio. Much gratitude and love.